Welcome to 5 Good Minutes.
You're listening to today's inspirational message on the book of Ecclesiastes with Kurt Bjorklund.
In Ecclesiastes 9, after talking about the certainty of death and how depressing in some ways that is, in verse 7, the author says, "Go eat your food with gladness, drink your wine with a joyful heart, for God has already approved what you do. Always be clothed in white, always anoint your head with oil, enjoy life with your wife, whom you love all the days of your," and I'm translating it, short life, "that God has given you under the sun, all of your short days. For this is your lot in life, and in your toilsome labor under the sun, whatever your hand finds to do it with all your might. For in the realm of the dead where you are going, there is neither working, nor planning, nor knowledge, nor wisdom." Verse 11, "I have seen something else under the sun. The race is not to the swift, or the battle to the strong, nor does the food come to the wise, or wealth to the brilliant, or favor to the learned, but time and chance happen to them all." Okay, so now he says, here's what I want you to do. And he's apparently quoting something, because this is set off as like a poem or something. Verse 12, "Moreover, no one knows when their hour will come. A fish is caught in a cruel net, or birds are taken by a snare, so people are trapped by evil times. They fall unexpectedly upon them." So he says, understand that time and chance happens to everybody in this world. So part of why you want to enjoy your life now is you don't know how long you have. People fall unexpectedly, verse 12. And all of your best efforts don't necessarily equate to what it is that you want. The race isn't always to the swift, the battle to the strong, food to the wise, wealth to the brilliant, or favor to the learned. And then he says this, time and chance happen to them all. I love games that have dice in them, where you can try to get probabilities on your side, and then you roll, and what happens in a game of chance, like take Settlers of Catan, I guess it's just called Catan now, you put and build on those different ideas, different places where you can get all your resources, and you try to get on ones with higher roll probabilities. And as the game goes, what happens is time and chance happens to them all. So sometimes you can have the best plan, the best setup, and you still don't win. Most of the time you do, but sometimes you don't because of time and chance. This is what the author's saying, is that time and chance happens to life. So why is that helpful? Well, one, it keeps us from being too proud about the things that go well in our lives. Secondly, it keeps us from, again, this assumption that we can control everything. And third, it keeps us from obsessing about doing everything right. Instead, enjoy, because you don't know how everything goes throughout this world. So enjoy the life that you have today, because time and chance probabilities happen. And even if you've stacked all the probabilities in your favor, there's a chance that some of these things won't work out. And to miss the enjoyment of life striving on probabilities is to miss something. So back to the Catan game. If you've never played it, it's a game where you try to get to so many victory points by having the most resources that get you to build the most cities and this kind of thing. What happens if you don't understand the chance probability and you don't surrender to it to a certain extent is you end up frustrated every time you don't get the rolls that you think you should get, and you get mad at the game. But if you accept the reality of probability, you still build on the best spot, you try to get all the odds in your favor, but instead of obsessing about it, you just say, you know what? I'm going to enjoy the day, and if I win the game, great. If I don't, it's okay, because sometimes probability comes against you. And that is a way to actually enjoy playing the game rather than obsessing about it. So in life, what he's saying, his wisdom here is to understand that there's a randomizer in a sense. And therefore, even what you can control is uncertain. The time of your death is uncertain. The control of the future is uncertain. So enjoy today. Verse 7, Go eat food with gladness, drink your wine with a joyful heart, for God has already approved you. Go enjoy the day.
Thanks for joining us here today. There's a lot of great content to explore on Orchard Hill Plus and on the Orchard Hill main feed from the weekend. Have a great day.